Hey, what's up everybody, Primus22 here, bringing you another episode of Transformers More Lore. Transformers More Lore is when I answer the questions you guys have about the Transformers Lore multiverse, or anything in general, about the story, the fiction, anything really. I answer your questions, and if you have any questions about Transformers Lore or anything like these types of questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Now this episode I'm going to be covering the comments from two More Lore videos ago that I hadn't yet got to, and I promised to answer everything that was on that video. So this is going to be a shorter video, but this is just going to wrap up those last questions, and then I'm just going to select the questions from the comments. I can't answer all of them at this rate. If we slow down, maybe, but at this rate, we should have a good, strong series going. So that's what I hope. We can have a good, strong question and answer series where I answer any, questions you guys have on the Transformers multiverse. Not just the Transformers franchise, but the whole multiverse. Because I have the leftover audio, Ultrox Infinity is going to be reading your questions this time once more. And so yeah, go check out Ultrox Infinity. All the links are in the description. Now, without any further ado, let's get into this.
How and why are the Maximals and Predacons created? Beast Wars. And what time period does their story take place? Not the Beast Wars, but the time where the Maximals and Predacons started to exist.
Since the Beast Wars Transformers and Beast Machines Transformers cartoons happen in various universes, there are multiple origins for the Maximals and Predacons for each timeline. In Primax 984.17 Alpha, the Great Upgrade took place very shortly after the signing of the Pax Cybertronia that ended the Cybertronian Wars. A specific date is not given. The Great Upgrade was an upgrade that downsized Autobots and Decepticons into their smaller Maximal and Predacon selves, with the intention of being more fuel efficient. It should be noted that the Great Upgrade was not mandatory, as many Autobots and Decepticons kept their sizes and did not undergo the upgrade. Some notable individuals who underwent the Great Upgrade were Rodimus, RC, and Ravage. In Primax 206.15 Gamma, the Maximals and Predacons were simply the descendants of the Autobots and Decepticons. However, they were not small when they were first created, and were the size of any other Autobot or Decepticon. They were actually created during the Great War and were present at the end of the war, roughly in 2035 CE. How exactly they became small is not clearly established, though I'd imagine that it would be for energy consumption efficiency. In Primax 785.06 Alpha, the Maximals and Predacons, similarly, were the result of the Great Upgrade. The Great Upgrade happened at some point after the Great War, though we don't have an exact date. Downsizing was likely done to become more energy efficient.
When does Beast Wars 2 and Neo take place in the G1/Beast Wars Japanese continuity? I can find anything on the wiki. I probably didn't look that hard.
The Beast Wars second Transformers cartoon takes place tens of thousands of years after humanity abandoned Earth in Primax 785.06 Alpha. We don't have a date for this event, but it happens pretty far into the future. The Beast Wars Neo Transformers cartoon takes place several years after the conclusion of Beast Wars second, though an exact time difference is unknown.
Is there any universe/cluster for Super Sentai and Bionicle in Transformers Multiverse? Or am I just wanting to connect Transformers to things I love? Yeah, you definitely are, bud.
No part of the Super Sentai or Bionicle franchise takes place in the Transformers multiverse.
Is Transformers Devastation canon, and if so, which specific universe? Unless it truly is just G1 USA universe. Or is it in its own universe?
The events of the video game Transformers Devastation takes place in Primax 1015.06 Kappa.
Hey, Primus22, what happened to Metalhawk in the IDW continuity? I know in Dark Cybertron, it brought Metalhawk back to life, and he left toward the end of the Dark Cybertron, I think. That's all I remember about him. I don't know if after the event he was just killed off or not. Sorry for the long comment.
In Primax 1005.19 Gamma, during the Dark Cybertron event of 2013 CE, Metalhawk had an abundance of Ore-14 within him, as he was revived by the substance. As Shockwave was using a combination of his Regenesis ores to destroy the universe, Metalhawk knew that only the Ore-14 within him could throw off the balance in time, and he sacrificed himself to stop the destruction of the universe.
Over. This is the last comment. Hey, Primus Prime. I just have one question for you. With your universe notation video, you explained the different names and forms of media used for the types of universes. What would the universe be for fan-made based content?
Universal notation is used for things that take place in canon. Fan-made content is not canon and therefore does not take place in the multiverse. As a result, there are no terminology for this content. Naturally, however, since fan-made content is not canon to the multiverse, the creator of the content can do whatever they want. So I understand this was a very short video. I just wanted to wrap up those last questions and get them out of the way before moving on with this series. So yeah, if you have any questions about the Transformers Transformers Multiverse, or Transformers lore in general, please leave a comment and I'll answer it as soon as I can, as soon as I get to it. Might be a while, but at least we'll get it answered, right? So yeah, another thanks to Ultrox Infinity for narrating your questions.
Bye bye.
The links are in the description, and yeah, subscribe if you want to. Follow me on Twitter and Tumblr for updates. We have a Discord server up, and yeah, have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.